Well, we are approaching the end of a decade, and as always, the city of White Plains is getting ready for its annual New Year's Eve ball drop. News 12's Monique John shows us how the city is getting ready for the festivities. And you know, if the weather is anything like it is today, I wouldn't mind standing outside to watch the ball drop.
I know, hopefully it's only the ball dropping, not raindrops, Steve.
Yeah.
And a very good Saturday morning to you. I'm Beth Cefalu. Tanisha Murphy has the morning off. It's 7 o'clock. Thanks so much for joining us. We begin with your forecast first.
Right now, dozens of veterans are home relaxing after a long day in Washington, D.C. The service members were on this year's honor flight, which every year salutes those who served with the trip of a lifetime.
To be alive after being dragged by a school bus. News 12 starts now.
And thanks so much for watching News 12. I'm Beth Cefalu in for Scott McGee. A frightening ordeal in Rockland County, all captured on video, now being called a Hanukkah miracle, all after a little girl struck by a school bus survives. Now, we do want to warn you at home that some viewers may find this video disturbing. Ramapo police say a surveillance camera captured this shocking video of a 5-year-old girl in Muncie yesterday as she was hit by her school bus and dragged several feet. Police say the driver was closing the bus's safety bar as the girl ran out and unknowingly drove over her. Neighbors say the incident, which left the girl with only bumps and bruises, is a miracle.
When you look at a video at first, it seems horrific, but it's an amazing thing that this girl didn't even have a broken bone. Thank God.
The incident remains under investigation. Neighbors say the child is a student at Beth Rochelle Elementary School. We have reached out to the school for a comment, but have not heard back. A 4-story apartment building in Mount Vernon evacuated after a fire breaks out. It happened at this building on East 3rd Street just after 2 this afternoon. Mount Vernon officials tell us that the fire was contained to one apartment. Residents were evacuated as crews worked to put it out and were allowed to return to their homes afterwards. No injuries, luckily, were reported. The cause of that fire still under investigation. And another fire at a home in White Plains. You can see firefighters here working on the roof. No word yet on a cause to that fire as well.
Special Prosecutor Greg Oakes tells us that Ackerman was issued an appearance ticket. The charge, tampering with evidence.
Sources tell us Ackerman tampered with surveillance cameras at the Pastime Athletic Club following that hit and run on North Salina Street that killed 18-year-old Seth Collier. Sources also say Ackerman was driving behind former Onondaga County DA investigator Peter Roush, who is charged with leaving the scene of a deadly crash. Ackerman's attorney says it's too early to comment on that case. 3 violent crimes, including the robbery of an 88-year-old woman on the Ithaca Commons in recent weeks, have city police now stepping up their patrol. ExxonMobil is seeking permission to resume drilling around the Black Sea with a Russian partner.
This request is going to draw extra scrutiny because it involves
House Republicans could be nearing a breakthrough on a plan to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act.